how you can program a cabinet as a dynamic component. A cabinet existing of two parts, this one vertical part and the horizontal part. The size of the thickness of this part is 2 centimeters, but the user can't change it. We keep it on 2 centimeters as example, but the user can change height, can change width and depth of that cabinet by changing this and clicking on apply. This is working already. You can see this in part 1, how to program this basic base of cabinet. And now we're going to create the backside and the door who opens and closes that cabinet. So the backside of that cabinet will be something that goes inside the cabinet. So I make a rectangle and I give this rectangle the thickness I want. So I don't look for the moment how thick it is, and double click, triple click, for example, and double and choose for make components. This the backside, back. So I will call it simply back. This is the back side of that cabinet. I don't know what size it has here from thickness, but I keep it as it is. And now I have here via the attribute, components attribute of that back, the possibility via this plus to call everything concerning the size. So I can see here that here in the green direction is everything concerning the thickness of that back side part, and I see here that is 3.6. Now you can do what you want, but in my case I want to have it in 2 centimeters or so. So I change it to equal to enter, so it will be 2 and it will never change than 2 centimeters. So I have here also the height, and in this case here in the red direction is the width of the cabinet, and that's the height of the cabinet. The blue direction is the height of the cabinet, backside. So if I want to know, if I want to link this one here to the size I will give as user to that cabinet, then I will have to put this one component here, who is now for the moment not inside the cabinet because I drew it just on top of it. It is inside this one. Well, now you can click on it, so you select it, not double click, just click, and then choose for cut. You cut it away, double click on your cabinet, so you're now in the edit mode of that component, and you choose for paste in place. And if you choose for paste in place, it will place it in the same place as you took it away. But now in this case it is inside, not outside. It is inside that one great component of cabinet. So if you click on that cabinet, so you have everything of that cabinet, you will see it's inside, and here in that list it is extended with one component who is called back. This here is everything about the two parts we manipulate in height and so on. We can click on this triangle and starting from every name of it to make a little bit more space in our working area here. So in back we have here already equal to, so you can see that here it is equal to for the thickness, but in height and in width we haven't done anything yet. So first thing we can do is here make a link of make an attribute who is looking to this one, to these two, bit depth and height. So I take here height, I type here height, enter, and I type another one for depth. So one can now click on this depth equal and point to depth here, enter. So I have height and I type equal, and that will be height as I type there, enter. If I click on this toggle formula view, then you will see that the value he's taking is the same as what is written here, what is put in there. So I go back to formula, voila. Now I have, for this part here, I have height and I have width. So I can change now this here in something that is equal to this. Now I have to see what I'm doing, because if I give this width the same width as the total width of that cabinet, then will my backside will be too much in length. So I have to change it in equal this one, but already -4, because it's -2 of this side and it is -2 of the other side also. So the total width of this one, or length, you can call it as you want, but this size here is same size as the total width of that cabinet minus these 2 centimeters and minus these 2. Therefore, I have written here height. Oh, sorry, height. Yeah, same for height. Same for height. You have the total height here, and this minus this one and minus this one. So this is correct, and I do the same for width. So this is width. Oh, I have make a mistake. It was. It has to be width. It had to be width. So width is equal to what I have here, enter, and I take this here is same as this, but -4, because I have 2 centimeters minus 2 centimeters with this one and minus 2 centimeters with this one. So now it is correct. And if I change one of these values here, you will see it is it will change also the height of that backside. Now, just the location. Now, the location, you can see it is literally inside, and it has to be equal to the backside of that cabinet. So the location of that here is not okay. So if I want to have something, if I want to change something on the location, I will have to click on plus add attribute, and I choose everything about the location. You see here that the X direction, I will turn it away. Voilà. The X direction is this starting from 2 centimeters from here, so it's not there, but it is starting here in that location there. So it is equal to 2. That is it. So if I don't do it, it will be inside this one, so it is starting on 2 centimeters. Same for the height. It is starting from 2 centimeters, because this is 0 and this is 2. So this one is starting on 2 centimeters too, also. So I type 2. It is equal, and it will never change. It is always 2 centimeters. Therefore, we use that equal sign. And here, this is now for the green direction, the location where this will be starting. So if this is a depth of that cabinet 50, then it has to be the same, so equal to depth, but minus himself, so minus 2. I mean the depth of this part. And now it is equal to the complete depth of that cabinet. So if I change the depth of that cabinet to, by example, 40, apply, it will change also from location, so it is always on the right place. So this is almost a basic of the basis of a cabinet.